next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the floor.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponent. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 166 pounds. Fighting out of Shanghai, China, Mr. Untouchable. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has. Big punch lands over the top. I'll just follow this.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the counter.
All right, he lands a hook there, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
When you throw a hook, it can go around the guard of your opponent.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Lee gets caught with that punch.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Just missed with the left there. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Head kick lands.
Oh, gotta be kidding me. Another head kick lands. He's got to start blocking.
Oh, nice level change.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Straight right, he misses. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
What a punch.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Just a slip there. Lee gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Oh, connects with another uppercut, so that's been the weapon of choice, and he went back to it there and lands.
Over and over again, he has thrown that punch, and it's because he feels comfortable there. He does not feel like his opponent can return anything because he's popping his head up every time he lands that nice uppercut. Nice straight punch. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Oh, man, head kick lands.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. Lee gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Oh, single collar tie here. Big shots being landed on both sides here. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's given his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way. Good punch. He's very tricky when he throws that body.
Back and forth we go! Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Went for the inside leg kick. Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night. Beautiful body kick.
Oh, well, you can't enter the pocket there unprotected. You got to figure out a way to get your guard.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Just over. There's another power takedown there. Back to the feet.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
It's okay, keep going.
Head kick blocked. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie, and they separate. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it, John. Stop it.
Elbow attempt now. That one blocked by Lee. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. The takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Lee's shot there is blocked. Oh, Superman punch. Nice hook lands. 10 seconds remain in round 2. All right, single collar tie now. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
This round had him hurt, almost finished. Look at him on the stool. He's still wobbling. This round.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. Big kick land.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Over and over, he landed these big body kicks.
Just out of range with that right hook. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, but he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Head kick. He went high on that one. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Combinations here. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the feet.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Lee gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. No!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurt. A finish could come here at any time. Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Oh, he might be out.
He got him. He's hurt. Serve him up. We'll get him.
Back to the feet. Head kick attempt, unable to find the target. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch to the hips and boom, inside leg kick land. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of, oh! He's out!
Wow! That was nasty! What a performance!
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near-perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 56 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Roosh the Dragon!